Next is from Brian Dunlop, our resident booker.
Uh-huh.
Subject is Don Callis, the best non-wrestler in AEW. Hello, K100. Currently watching the November 11th episode of AEW Collision. Now, doing a lot of aimless scrolling online while watching. This means I'm going to miss some spots and even the results of matches. I did watch an entire Hangman Adam Page promo without any internet searching, but then I went right back to scrolling when it was done. But what really made me watch tonight was an in-ring promo from Don Callis, hyping up the Don Callis family and talking smack to Paul White. The promo felt good for me as a longtime wrestling fan and made me more interested in tonight's product. I didn't look away and saw an FTR promo immediately after without going back to scrolling. I was like, whoa, it woke me up a bit. Now I'm getting to watch Collision's main event, and I feel more invested in watching. This got me thinking. Is Don Callis the best on-screen non-wrestler in AEW history?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, easily.
Hey, what a marked
I mean-
question, because history,
Yeah.
like they've been around for a long time.
Well,
They've
here
been
are
around
the
4
non-wrestlers.
years.
Here's his competition. Okay,
Not Prince Nana,
Prince Nana,
Tony Khan,
Abraham. What's this guy's name?
Abrahantes,
The guy with the Mickey Mouse gloves.
Right, Abraham Abrahantes.
Dan. What's his name was there? I can't think of his.
Oh, Dan Lambert.
Yeah,
Dan Lambert was up.
He was there for a little while.
Whatever happened to Dan Lambert?
I'll tell you who's better than Don Callis.
Who?
J.R. Reynolds.
Whatever happened to the Dan Lambert?
Paige
Brandi
Van
Rhodes.
Zandt.
No, the Brandi Rhodes angle. Remember they were like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when she slapped Shaq? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Remember when she slapped Shaq? I was like, what's going on here?
Oh my god. All right. Yeah, but Callis absolutely. He definitely cuts a great heel promo. And
I was gonna say him and Christian, but Christian wrestles now, so.
You gotta watch Don back when he was in NWA TNA like 20 years ago. He was cutting great promos then too when he was like the on-screen authority figure. You know?
Yeah, Don's always been great. He's smart. He's witty. I like how he dresses. That Frankenstein scar adds a little bit to the whole, mystique. Good job, DC.
Speaking of Lambert, he brought Van Zandt in. They should bring Paige Van Zandt back to AEW, but I doubt it's ever going to happen because it was in the news recently that she made more money in 24 hours on OnlyFans than the entire rest of her career. So there's no reason for her to do anything. Yeah, I saw that.
That was pretty funny. Sean Strickland cut a promo on her.
What did he say?
Basically, the only reason he made more money is because nobody wants to see you fight. They want to see you, basically.
Yeah.
And they said women's MMA. They said women's MMA. Yeah, they would say women's MMA is a joke. That got a lot of that. And that
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't either, but it triggered the male feminist, so it was a good tweet.
Right.
Right.
You're like me, bro. You love seeing them go nuts.
I love the male.
I can't believe you said this. Oh no, you didn't. Yeah,
I'm standing up for women.
Right.
Disco, if you'd like to get a look at Paige Van Zandt, you can always go into the Robert Perry Memorial section of the Discord.
Oh, they have that in there.
A lot.
Next is some Vinny's. Subject is MJF and Orange Cassidy. This is Vinny from Chicago. It was an honor to meet Conan at Impact in Chicago a few weeks ago. Two-part question. Does MJF have to go to WWE in 2024? Not only for more money, but for the opportunity to become WWE's top heel after Roman leaves to do acting. If MJF leaves AEW, will there be a sharp decline in ratings for AEW? Tony will probably have Orange Cassidy become AEW champion and keep the title for a year or two. It can't be good for ratings and ticket sales. Thoughts? And thanks for all the awesome Patreon content. I think MJF has to go to WWE because if they let him do this shtick where he's talking about with the great bidding war of 2024, bro. If he goes to WWE after cutting this promo for 2 years, he's going to be like one of their top guys, like right off, like automatically.
Not only that, and Tony's going to look really bad for letting him do it unless he signs something that said, "Hey, I'm going to stay here for 3 more years." I would never have him say that because you're going to look bad when he leaves. But here's something that's very interesting. So when LAX's contract was up, they were like, what should we do? And so we were going over the possibilities. But there was a part of me that wanted them to stay with me because I was staying. And they were just like, bro, we've done everything we can do here. And I was like, you're right. Bro, he's done everything he can do. He's world champion, tag team champion. He's done everything. he should go over there and then maybe come back or stay there. You know what I'm saying?
He's tailor-made for that company.
He really is.
You know, he's tailor-made. He's a good actor. Cuts pro. You know, he
Yeah.
can. Bro, he
Great
can.
sports entertainer.
And what's the one spot that the top guys have to be able to fill? The 10-minute promo segment in ring, which not a lot of guys in the business are good at. he's been doing it regularly for like the past. He's been grooming himself for that spot. You know, it's just like right. He's been practicing.
Almost like he's been auditioning.
Right.
Like, look at what I can do.
Practicing.
Right.
Is the word I would use. You know.
I'll use both.
Yeah. Next is from Vinny. He accepted his. Oh wait, hang on. I already did this one.
Timothy.
I know where I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having the problem with the scroll. SmackDown. From Timothy Cologne. Subject is SmackDown on November 10th. Hi K100. SmackDown was good on November 10th. Damage Control grew to 5 members. I don't recall a group of this size before from WWE. Why do you think large female groups haven't been used before? Do you think there will ever be an NWO level female group? I also just want to mention that the Santos turn on Ray was great. Great emotion from Santos and Zelina. Hopefully Santos gets a world title push. Would be great if Conan comes out in WWE to align himself with Santos. Do you guys like Santos? Did you guys like Santos and the segment? Thanks, and that's from TC. I thought it was excellent. Yeah, I thought it was done really well. What'd you think, Conan?
I thought that it was a little bit rushed. I thought they should have let it burn a little bit more, but obviously Ray needed the operation, so they might have. I don't know if that's when they were actually going to do it or not, but you know, I thought everybody was good in their role.
How long is Ray out for?
As I said previously, if you were listening, 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8. Oh, so it's MCL strain?
A meniscus tear.
A meniscus tear. Yeah, MCL tear. Yeah, tear. Torn MCL. That's usually 8 weeks. Next is from Ultra Frog Roller Frog. Subject is Gunther versus Lesnar. Hey K100, I'm sure you guys don't read the dirt sheets, but the info leaked over this past week that the current plan for WrestleMania is Gunther versus Brock Lesnar in an Intercontinental title match. I was wondering how would K100 book the finish? If Lesnar wins, it means the Intercontinental title is off TV until the next week's Stadium show if Lesnar loses. If Lesnar loses, that's another high-profile loss for him. On the other hand, if Gunther wins, then it means he's beat his last real competition. Then it's back to the mid-card for him. I think the match would be cool to see, but I would love to know who and how you guys would pick to go over. I think you absolutely have to have Gunther go over. Brock doesn't need any wins. He shows up at part-time. He does good TV, gets ratings. It's just, bro, Brock is there for the money and the numbers, the ratings that he brings to the show.
And plus, you solidify Gunther as a top guy, and Lesnar shown in the past that losses don't matter. People love his mystique, his aura, and he always brings it, and they'll be interested in the next guy he wrestles.
Right. Plus, he'll do good TV leading up, beating up those the other Imperium guys, like those poor guys. They probably saw that as like, oh, great. We gotta get beat up by Brock for a month for the setup for this match, right? There's an interesting one. It's from Lion McCarthy. The subject is rules of wrestling. Hey guys, I watch clips here and there of AEW as I can't handle full shows anymore. Your reviews keep me informed without wasting my time. Anyway, I just watched a clip of the Kingdom in a match on Rampage, and straight away they decided that both of them in the ring battering the jobbers. Aubrey starts counting, and for the life of me, I thought it was a 5 count, but she continued on, and then one of them went for the pin, and she just stopped her count and did the pin. Anyway, my question. Do they just make cockamamie rules up as they go along for any random match for no reason? It's things like this which tend to make the company look like a joke for me. Here's a link if you want to see it. It's 3 minutes and 42 seconds, but your match starts at 1 minute and 38 seconds and lasts about 50 seconds. Pull it up, Joe. I want to see this. Anyways, keep up the good work. That's from Lion. So go to 1 minute 38.
I got it.
Stop it. Oh, Matt Taylor with a big leg Larry at that time, and Mike Bennett.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Not going to be a good night for Los Suavecitos. Very unprofessional conduct. I believe they were, drinking before the match. They were already loaded in the ring.
Los Suavecitos in trouble. Pick up.
Oh, yes.
If this is Neck Awareness Month or No Neck November, what are they trying to do to a kid?
They're making them aware of their necks.
I guess they are.
You see, just watch this. Oh! How does your neck feel now?
That's the neck check. And that's it.
All right, I didn't notice this. I just what I did notice is that they didn't lay this out very well. Okay, they should have like clobbered the one guy and just for the ring, beat up the other guy. You know, threw him out of the ring as the other guy comes back in the ring and again takes the finish.
I don't understand. He said that it looked like she did a 5 count. I just saw 3
Well, she just stopped counting. They were just double. There was no like get out of the ring, stop double. They just let her. You know, it was just that's why I said that it was poorly laid out. It made the referee look bad. Even though it was quick, you don't really notice that because it's a squash. But if you're being very technical, that they didn't lay that out very well because, like they said, they buried the finish. Bro, remember like when they were, you know, they were letting the lucha guys just use the lucha tag rules in matches where other guys were like doing the tags, and it was just very confusing because, like, brothers, like I said, there was when you don't have production meetings, quality control suffers and things like that happens. You know, would you agree with that, Conan?
I find it very hard to believe they don't have production meetings of some sort.
They don't. I'm not lying. Next is from why would you be surprised? Like everything,
because
like
can you run a TV production without a production meeting? That's like, bro.
They just get the format and they give it to the people.
That would almost be like a coach going into a locker room and going, "Hey, go out there and play." There's no strategy. There's no, you know. Everybody go out and play at the same time. There's no, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a production. You've been in them, that, bro. How could you have been at Impact and there not have been a production meeting or a WCW? How could we have run a TV show?
I'm aware of that, but I'll say this. I would say it a little bit differently. Okay, I would say that
an indie. This is a TV show.
I'm aware of that. But I would say this. Okay, is that not having a production meeting to me is the equivalent of not having any practice during the week in football, and you just show up for the game and the coaches get in the booth and just start calling the plays. There's going to be some holes in the plays you call. There's going to be mistakes made, which is what. But you can do it without practice. It's that these guys still know how to play football. That's what I'm saying. You can do it without a production.
Who would do that?
But bro, you just see segments go long. A segment will pop up and it'll be in the picture. Will they be doing a promo in the middle of the picture? Like, that's what happens when you don't have production meetings. But the show still airs. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like it just airs with mistakes.
But you could do better if you had a production meeting. That's where you organize everything. Yeah,
absolutely. That's where you quality control. You say, wait. Why are we doing this? If like
that's the exact word, quality control.
Like sometimes when they have the exact same angle twice in the show where the guy's like sneaking up on the guy to hit him and he turns around and you do it 30 minutes later with 2 other guys, like, you know, that's what happens when you don't have production meetings. But like the show goes on, but like you said, the mistakes like that
I find that very hard to believe, bro. Well, even though you're telling me it, I still find it hard to believe.
Well, trust
all right.
me.